Welcome to Skull and Shackles. My name is Pablo. These are my inmates, my lunatics, my cuckoos. Welcome. We're on session, I don't know, session 7? Really? That's pretty young. Wait.
We're right at the beginning of the campaign, Pablo. I'm not surprised by this number.
We've literally only just got our feet wet.
Did I skip a session, or was it literally session 7? Okay, all right. Well,
It probably is literally session 7.
All right, fine.
Might even be like session 6.
No, it is 7 for sure.
Could
Everybody
be 4.
on webcam, go to 2 hero points. Everybody not on webcam, stay at 1 or 0. And we are going to do the recap. Who would like to do the recap? Not all.
Play last week?
Did we play last week? That is a good question. Oh shit, we didn't play last week, did we?
Raspberry? Raggy?
Right.
We did play last week.
We did play last week. Which week
Yeah.
did we skip?
Yeah.
Which week did we skip? We skipped 1 week.
The week before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, recap for me, please. Eric, you do it.
I'm not sure I actually remember what happened next week. I need a lead here.
We were on a boat.
We were on a boat. We did boat stuff. I believe there was a fight and a failed attempt to fake a fight.
It's a brawl, wasn't it? It ended up as a brawl.
Yeah, because the doctor was gonna beat up Owlbear, and Elizabeth had a different idea and engaged the doctor instead. Except she wasn't very convincing, apparently. And then Leogan tackled her, and then more people fought. And then we talked to people. I'm actually kind of drawing a blank here. I'm trying.
Wow, Eric. Wow.
Then we went and got murdered by some sort of crustacean. I can't remember what it was.
Finals next week, Pablo. I have been rather distracted.
Fair. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have asked you. Who do I ask? Jack? Jack, where did Jack go? Damn it, Jack.
He's right there.
Is he?
Yeah, right there.
Are you gaslighting me? Okay, all right. I'll give you the hero point, Eric. But yeah, the big thing was you fought some crustaceans, yes, some reef claws, and
Right. We landed, and there was much bloodshed. Didn't somebody almost died?
Yeah.
Several people almost died.
Yeah.
Jack almost died.
That's right. Because we were supposed to get crabs, and we found death instead.
Yeah.
And I'm sure everybody leveled up to level 2, right? High stakes area.
Yeah. I think so.
Uh-oh.
I will right now.
I think I've got. Oh no, I haven't got my class feat. Oh, that's
I
easy.
might have forgotten about that too.
Just got to drag that
Some
on.
of us have heals now.
I'll pause the recording and everybody hit the cup,
Oh, no.
cup on the
It's
top.
class.
Welcome back. Let's go to the coral reef here. Am I playing battle music? I am not. I am going to play some just generic, calm, relaxing ASMR sounds. And roll me that nature check. But before that, though, you nearly just died, Maisie. So feel free to roleplay that. And Dr. Crane is with you guys, but not technically. Maybe the poison got to him. I'm not sure how to handle this one. I don't even know if he's leveled. He has leveled.
Dr. Crane passes out.
Well, we'll pretend he's here but not here, and I can even give you a bonus. But what do you guys say? What do you guys do at this point, if you don't mind me asking?
Holy fuck.
That was indeed quite a pickle.
Everything hurts.
You know, that's what happens when you
I
get
feel
poisoned.
like I've got the worst hangover, but not at the same time.
You'll get over it. Raw egg.
Raw egg?
Mhm.
Boiled eggs?
No,
Come on.
it's the raw.
No.
It's the only way to
Boil
do
your
it.
eggs.
Not to get rid of a hangover. Something to do with the proteins in uncooked eggs helps something in your gut. I don't know. I'm not biological inside.
I'm pretty sure there's caviar somewhere. Gryphos, you can go find that there.
Yes, there is. Egg. You are correct. Mm. Do you need like a nap or something?
Does anyone know if these things are poisonous?
Now you can roll me that nature check.
I'm asking if other people know if they're
Yeah,
poisonous.
yeah. Anybody can. Anybody who's decent at nature can roll me a nature check. So that's a low roll, but hyphos. Okay, I will say,
I'll try.
I will say, both of you remember, all of you remember, they taste similar to crab. You don't know if it's going to be either better or worse than the crab. Uh, you can risk it and take reef claws back. They can fit in the pot. Leogan, reef claws are tastier than crabs. You would actually they would actually taste somewhat like 50% better than a crab if you wanted to attempt to just grab the dead bodies and bring them back. Why are we rolling medicine here?
Well, I don't know if those things were poisonous, but I know, like, I could tell that Maisie was poisoned.
Yeah,
I
probably.
was envenomed.
I mean, the thing though that you have to remember with most seafood when it comes to cooking it is that you need to start cooking it pretty close to when it dies, otherwise it starts releasing toxins naturally as it degrades. So
Should
the longer we leave them, the longer.
just go back now then? That we
I don't
have
think
everything.
4 reef claws that have been slightly mauled are going to be enough to feed a ship of X amount of people.
Well, why don't we send Crane back with the reef
You
claws?
do remember it wasn't for the ship though; it was just for the captain, or rather.
I don't care about the captain.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Right then, Crane, can you take 1 or 2 of these reef claws back, and then maybe your book can take the third?
Crane, I'm trying to think of a funny Jaren quote, but I can't. So
Just say insert funny Jaren quote here, and then take the reef claws back.
Jaren quote here, and Dr. Crane will. But
do you think he could take 1 of them back?
Well, I mean, we probably came here on one boat, right? So if you go,
we swam here.
Mm,
How are we supposed to carry the crabs back?
Do you have
well, crabs aren't that big.
Yeah,
well, they're not that big, no. But what are they gonna? Were they expecting us to bring 1 crab back each so that we can actually swim with them?
Well, I mean, if the captain's the only one eating them, then we don't really need a huge amount, right?
Maybe we should swim with these back to the ship, and then come back for more crab.
We could spend a few days building a little raft.
Elizabeth,
I don't see that helping us.
are you doing anything else also, by the way? Question mark.
Yeah, Elizabeth went off a little while ago. She's basically just found a stick and she's poking in the sand to see if she can get actual crabs.
You can. There's no survival check needed to grab crabs. You can just grab a crab.
Oh, cool. She'll spear a couple.
Maisie's gonna go and grab. We have got 3 of them, right? We've got 3 reef claws.
You have. There were 2 dead, so 2. I mean, but 2. I would say a reef claw equals 2 crab pots. Basically, you were given 4 crab pots, and reef claws are big. They would fit. They would fit in the crab pots. They would fulfill your requirements, especially with that earlier nature check or ocean lore of the captain's crab bounty. Yes.
I would just take these back unless you think there's going to be something on this fucking island.
This is also. I know this looks like an island, but this is more of a coral reef, which is less islandy and more. I don't know. What does a coral reef look like?
Shoal? Is that the right word?
Have you not collected any crabs yet, or do you intend to spend the rest of your lives in this place?
I thought that was what you were doing while you wandered off being useless.
Well, I was. Oh, hello, by the way, Maisie.
Hey, turns out these things are pretty good. We could just take them back instead of the crabs.
I'm not so sure about that. I believe we were asked specifically to get crabs, and I don't feel like having my back torn up tonight.
Fine, I'll take it back.
I'm going to grab one and head back to the ship.
Okay, you grab a reef claw, take it back to the ship. The rest of you guys do either grab.
Can I go with Crane and he can take another one?
Sure. Crane grabs a reef claw and takes it back to the ship.
Make sure you store it correctly when you get to the ship.
Now we'll figure something out.
Do the rest of you hang around here, or do you also go back to the ship? And if you do hang around here, what do you do?
Get some crabs.
Do you have? I guess you could just carry them. I guess the crab pod.
If Elizabeth found a suitable stick, she would just kind of have like 5 or 7 crabs in like a weird skewer, like a shish kebab.
Okay. Anyway, crab catching wasn't the challenge here. So you guys grab. There we go.
But it was the mission.
We freeze some crabs with a refrigeration. Wait,
Just randomly somewhere.
what spell is that?
Kind of cold.
Oh no, no, it's not.
Cold. No, it's not kind of cold. It's Burning Hands, but the cold version. It's called now.
Is there a cold version? That's what I was wondering. Was there a cold version of Burning Hands? What's it called?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Cool. 1 foot. Yeah.
Chilling spray.
I will say though, with the amount of people going there, I'm assuming you bring more crabs and or reef claws than was required. Yes, this is my assumption. So you guys brimming your hands. Why can't I hold all these crabs? Yes.
We'll teach them to obey us, and they can swim us back.
So, should we go back to the Wormwood, boys? Let's go back to the.
Oh.
We didn't dig randomly around that small island for treasure yet, though.
So, as you
Where's
guys
the bloody treasure map?
come back to the boat, who do you give the crabs to? Well, probably
I will
and or reef
walk
claws.
up to the nearest person and slap them round the face with the giant fish.
Okay, roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, you should have rolled a d20, Pablo. If it was a 1, it was like fucking
Harrigan.
one of the bad guys that one of the nutters.
Let me just roll to slap first, and yeah. Does that hit?
Anyway, as you guys make your way back, Mr. Plug is patiently waiting. Did you get him?
I got this.
The hell is that? Oh, that's a reef claw.
Yeah,
Did
I
the
was
little-
fixing to be my reaper, that one.
Little bugger give you trouble? What a shame.
Well, let's just say I'm basically dead, and I refuse to do anything else today unless you plan to kill me.
He sneers at the insolence, but will not respond to it, and grabs the reef claw. I'll have Croup cook this one up.
Elizabeth will just drop her crab stick at their feet and go off to the figurehead of the ship and attempt to blow dry off.
You guys,
I'm flying.
you guys, whether by omission or just by luck, because Scourge hasn't seen you guys, get to avoid doing a lot of work today. You might even take a nap down at the bottom here. However, later today, so I'm going to go ahead and move the time forward. I'm going to remove the second slash fatigued at this point. You guys get to relax a little bit. Someone's being lenient to you today, and you're not sure why. But as you're having lunch, because I'm assuming you guys have lunch as well. Let's get rid of this fatigued here.
I don't know. Do they give us lunch?
Anything but crab.
As you guys
I
are
will
having
give you the
lunch,
shells.
it is actually not crab.
It's caviar.
It is not crab. All the crab was taken to the captain.
It's a
Shame.
lot of crap.
I beg to differ.
Oh, did you steal some crab? Oh,
I know, but
Aaron?
I'll just. He's just raging at a student, I believe.
I was like, is
As
everything okay?
as at least a part-time chef, I'm going to make sure that we get some of the shells, and I'm going to make a broth out of the shells. Like get the flavor into the broth. It's not going to take away from what other people eat, but it'll just give a little bit of a.
Do me a favor and roll me cooking lore. See how well this crab broth comes out.
It'll be like a nice little thing. Where the fuck? Why can I never go to the right button when I want to press the right button?
Button.
Button.
Yeah, there we go. You make a nice crab
Yeah.
broth, and it's
Did you
pretty
get all the
tasty.
leftovers and
Did you
stuff like
use
that?
Did you use crabs or reef claws? Is the question.
I'm
Actually,
not using the reef claws.
you're not using reef claws.
No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, did we decide that they were edible? I might do the same stuff, like you use the what is available of them, but
Reef claws were actually tastier than crabs, according to the nature check that somebody rolled. But it's okay. Either way, you make it. You make a nice, beautiful broth, and you guys have a hearty lunch. During lunch, where are all your tokens?
Is this broth hearty enough to give me some of my hit points back?
Sure, I'll let you heal up to full, especially including with Dr. Crane being helpful here. So heal up to
and
full.
because I'm now an alchemist as well, that's also a healing elixir in there.
Let's go.
Given that I've just spent several hours napping, can I get rid of my fatigued condition?
Yes,
as well?
I have gotten rid of. Oh, I guess I didn't get rid of your fatigue condition. Screw you, Jack. But I got rid of everybody else's fatigue condition. So there we go. Heal up to full. Get rid of your wounded. Get rid of your fatigued. We are good to go, boys. Because at this point in time, as you guys are having lunch, you hear footsteps. But these are heavy, heavy footsteps.
Oh, fuck.
Conk.
Everybody shut the fuck up and don't talk to him, whoever he is.
Probably
Elizabeth is just going to try to press herself into the wall and make herself scarce.
Captain Harrigan. The crew around you quietens down as well. The other pirates are just not staring. They're just as probably as surprised as you are to see Captain Barnabas Harrigan.
I'm
down
gonna
here.
give Leogan a very stern look as the last thing that I do before. He seems to be quiet right now, which is nice. It's a good change of pace for Leogan.
he can't rebel.
As the captain looks at your group specifically and says, "Whose idea was it to bring some reef claws for lunch?"
I raise my hand silently.
The captain stares at you, Maisie, and then guffaws. That was the best damn thing I've ever had. Walks up to you.
Is Sue here?
Probably hiding behind my boxes.
Oh, he's over there. Okay, I leave him be.
Oh no, that was just where I was while the bar brawl was technically happening.
Heal
But
up to full, Leogan Sue, if you can, yeah. As Barnabas approaches Maisie and kind of kneels down. "I asked for crabs, and you brought me something better. That deserves a reward." As he looks around to you and your crew. You and your press gang people, as he says. "You all get your equipment back. If you haven't. Have you all have your equipment back? Actually,
No, I've got everything back.
do you say that, Maisie?
No, I say literally nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
Because there is one rule on this ship.
The captain walks back to his quarters. And you guys, throughout the course of the day, can remove all stolen gear and put it in all the stolen stuff that you have, you can put in your backpack or in your inventory if anybody's missing anything. So I'm not
Does that
sure.
include our gold?
That includes your gold. Yes, includes anything that you you would consider in stolen stuff. And remind Jaren to do this next week as well. Yes, please.
Now we left him on the island.
Do you want me to roll a perception check for that high stakes?
Perception or?
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I could
oh,
roll a perception with the captain for that one, but I'm
sure, why not?
I'm
I mean,
Didn't I give you
it's
your
a
weapon?
fair point though. It's a fair point.
You did have your
didn't I-
weapons, didn't you?
I
Well,
gave you a weapon back.
yeah, but I think he's referring to the intent. The intent. The you know. Also, do you not have any items? High stakes? Do you just have gold and silver? You boring motherfucker! You buy some stuff, will you? Pretend it's session
I-
zero.
Right.
Yeah.
I should know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretend-
but it might. Yeah.
Like-
In
Gold
my
is
defense, like,
really
I,
fucking useful though. Why
Hold
would
on.
I buy stuff
Well,
with it?
like a pack of playing cards or something like you would have some random shit high stakes, even if
I
it's,
would.
even if it's an adventurous pack as well. Yeah. So do me a favor. and-
This is a little bit weird because obviously I wasn't metagaming it, but I got most of the stuff back for everyone, and now it's just like, wait, we could have got that for free instead of spending all my gold on it.
Maisie, you actually so I will say when you head up to Cutthroat Grok and basically let them know that the captain's allowed you to get your stuff back, Cutthroat will say, Captain, I told the captain, and he said to reward you as well. And she hands you a lesser healing potion. So no, wait, you're level 1. Sorry, minor, not Hazard. Get out of here. with your
Cool. I could have used that last session as well.
lesser. So I think you get that, just one, but you'll get that as part of the bounty. But yeah, high stakes. If you could buy like an adventurous pack and just random junk, that you would normally have some stuff, right? You're a gambler. High stakes. Actually, now that I think about
Maybe
it.
I just lost them all
Yeah.
in a game of.
Fair.
I don't know.
But I will still allow
Yeah.
you if you want to. You can. So.
Sure, why not? Makes sense.
So, where is my PDF? Yeah, that's lunch, and you guys do menial tasks. We're on day 8, right? I'm not mistaken here.
To my understanding, yeah.
I think we're on day 8. So day 8 was the crab day, and you do menial tasks for the rest of the day. And if you guys would like to role play, that now is the time around dinner. Otherwise, we'll move on. I think Aaron's still waiting to join the game. Damn it, Aaron.
Wow, I've caught crabs before, but that was the most exciting time.
Yeah, something like that.
Hmm.
Exciting or not, it seems we've gotten something valuable out of the trade.
Do you want the potion? I'll be too dead to use it next time anyway.
No, not the potion. The captain's eye.
Is that useful to us?
Oh, yes. It affords us the freedom to move and act. It affords us, possibly, better treatment.
Might also
Maybe.
give us unnecessary attention from others.
One good turn does not mean the captain's favour. He had a good lunch, and he thinks he paid us for it. I don't think that counts as favour. I think if I'd said
not favor.
I think I said, if I'd said a single word during that conversation, well, speech that he made, I still think he would have torn my fucking head off. Favour or no.
All I'm saying is it's a start.
Fair enough.
Of course, we're still going to kill him.
As you keep saying loudly in the middle of public areas.
And we'll cook him and eat him.
It does. I agree with Elizabeth, and I'm here finally. God. I agree with Elizabeth. Broadly, I mean, it doesn't hurt us to have positive interactions with the captain.
Okay, no, I was being too immediately adversary. I understand what you mean. I just worry about how you will use it in your plan that you keep making.
There is always a plan, Maisie.
It's just sometimes you don't know what it is whilst you're doing it. Like there's always a recipe when you're cooking, but God knows if you know what that is sometimes.
Precisely.
Ironically, don't often really make plans.
You mean you don't weave webs?
I weave webs sometimes, mainly just so I can make some wigs and hair and stuff.
Merkins.
Occasionally fix my dresses and blouses.
Spiders who fail to weave webs are often blown away.
Oh, it's worked for me
Is
so
that
far.
is that a saying, or did you just?
I think I've read it in a book once.
What about the big ones that burrow?
I've never
Burrowing
heard of those.
spiders.
Hmm.
Well, I'd never met a
I read a
spider
book
that
once about a
burrowed.
spider
No,
that was
no.
friends with a pig.
I knew it.
I read that one as well. That's a good one.
Oh, I read about the superhero spider one.
Which one was that?
You know, half man, half spider.
Oh,
Was that
Saves
the
the
one that
day.
lived in a giant city?
Yes. Far too big for anything that could be real.
the one.
I tried to get into that, but I just kept getting confused. How many uncles does that guy have to keep dying? And like, when will he learn the lesson?
Spider families are quite large. I imagine there's quite a lot of uncles. Whether or not
I
they're all
don't-
alive,
I don't have any uncles.
that you know of.
Why did you kill them?
I didn't kill any uncles.
Do you have
didn't-
parents?
I didn't have any. Yeah, I had parents.
Then
but I
you've
didn't
had then you've had hundreds of uncles.
Not necessarily.
Spider clutches are in numerous numbers.
I'm sure they are, but Anadi families are very tight knit. I'm sure my mother would have mentioned uncles.
And she probably ate them.
Do you come from a culture where it's normal to tell people about themselves like you know better than they do what their lives are?
We're talking about spiders.
Which Maisie is.
No, she's an Anadi.
Ah.
Yeah,
That's like-
there's a difference somehow.
That's like saying you're a monkey.
Well, no, he's not. He's an ape, technically, but
Exactly.
still.
You know,
Yeah, Ace
I
is the monkey.
admit, even though my ancestors hail from that region, I don't know much about your people.
You're from Mwangi, or your ancestors.
Well, I'm not from Mwangi. I'm from Shark Island. But
Well, I suppose
I'm
that's true. I'm
told
from,
my ancestors came from there.
Ah. Well, you're just like me then. Surprisingly white for the Mwangi expanse.
Huh, well, I get that from my mother.
Was your mother from somewhere else?
Oh, yes. Very far away, you could say.
Well, I won't pry. Just interested.
At any rate, I forgot where we were going with that.
Well, we had a nice conversation. I think we should leave it at that. I don't really want to hear more about your plots of murder and such right now. I'd rather just get a good night's sleep.
And with that,
I mean, they can still talk about plots of murder.
fair enough. Eggy,
Should
what were
we
you?
should we murder Maisie while she sleeps?
I can still fucking hear you.
I know. I thought that was how we discussed murder plots on this ship. I'll drop the mic and leave.
That's a good fucking point.
Has someone cleaned up the web I made the other day?
In the bilges?
Probably.
No, the one in this room here, the one that we're in.
I mean, I'm assuming it's been cleaned.
Well,
Yeah.
certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna wander over to where it was and just go, ah, fuck, and crawl displeased into a hammock.
Do you want?
Still warm.
Do you want to make your own web hammock, Maisie?
I can't. I don't have the feet for that.
There's a feat to make your own web hammock.
There's a feat to craft things out of your webs. You can still do stuff like make webs, and stuff. I would be able to make a web. I wouldn't be able to turn it into a hammock. I would be able to repair my shirt with threads RP wise. I wouldn't be able to make a new shirt out of webs.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Do you need a feat for that?
There is an Anadi ancestry feat that allows you to craft things using your webs, and I
Oh,
decided to take the other feat, which allows you to prevent your friends from being frightened when they are frightened with a reaction.
Yeah, the Nardi crafting one's weird though as well, isn't it? It's like it
It is
lasts
a bit
24
weird.
hours and then it just falls apart, which is really
No,
inconvenient.
It means that basically it means it falls apart if you don't maintain
Yeah,
it.
and you can
So
only maintain.
if you're not around anymore, you can maintain up to 8 objects at the same time, I think.
Hmm.
So theoretically, I could maintain a full set of rigging by myself, made entirely out of my own webs, but you know,
it's mostly for flavor, though. I'm assuming, right?
I think that
A
Anadi
few
should
things. Yeah.
Anadi should be able to spin webs, just not do a great deal with them, because making actual stuff using the webs sounds like crafting anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you could make thread with your body, would you be able to do something with it?
With enough time and training, maybe.
Yeah, but she doesn't have that
No,
training.
exactly.
Okay.
I might take it eventually.
So, are we moving on to the next day, boys? Sounds
Sure.
like
I
a
think
plan.
so.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do a long rest here. Long rest for me, guys.
Oh no, that was nearly a
Never mind. I got you.
recovery check. Oh, right.
I like hitting this button. Makes everybody long rest all at once.
Cool.
No longer wounded one, Maisie. Hull scrape. Oh. I didn't know that was your last name. Now I do. Look at that. All right. Day 9. Let's check day 9 here.
Hull Scrape was the name of my favorite NPC in a pirate campaign I ran a little while ago.
Day 9. Okay.
It was a fucking mess.
So, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be mistaken. No, I'm not. Day 9. We are going to have a standard day, or are we? Coop is not drunk, which means he can effectively cook. Cooks makes
Already off to a fantastic start.
Why?
Because group's not drunk. This is not sarcasm. This is just my regular voice.
Okay.
I
He's
like
always
how
like
Group
You never
has
can tell with Aaron.
I like how Group has a measurable 50-50 chance of being drunk on any given day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You actually don't need to do anything, Sue, because Coop is happily cooking. Unless you
God, I
want.
got the best job on the ship. I can just put my feet up.
Yeah, effectively. And Coop just kind of idly tells you about his life and whatever. You could technically, I will actually give you a free influence if you want to just listen and do small talk with Coop.
Yeah, I think if I was to give it a mechanical terminology, I'd probably consider myself to be aiding him and like helping his cooking and stuff like that, and trying to improve, trying to help, trying to dish out things, just make it more of an efficient workshop.
Why did I lost my Coop? Coop was.
I don't know where you had it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him as helpful though, because at this point in time, Coop definitely likes you, Sue. You're the smartest metal thing I've ever seen in my life, and like, that's a good.
I'm not really sure if it's metal, but I understand the compliment.
And like, I don't want you getting on the bad side of the captain. You hear? So, you ever get in trouble? Oh, wait, I'm not drunk. Well, I might be. Doesn't matter. You come to me, all right? Sue?
You can be drunk, but not completely wasted at the same time.
That's right.
You can be merry.
Now pass me that bottle. So you got to be helpful just by being yourself, Sue. Just by existing, and I think that's swell.
How is there enough alcohol in the ship for this man to be drunk?
There's
Because
a
we're
lot
pirates.
of alcohol in this ship. All right, that's you. I'm gonna have Lee Ogun do some line work here, and let me know what you're doing today, Lee Ogun.
Well, presumably I'm going to be doing line work and
Hey, don't sass me.
Giffer Tibbs, maybe. I'm just trying to work down. You know what? I'm gonna keep working on Concobar, actually.
Okay.
So I will be attempting to influence the gnome up from indifferent to friendly while doing my work. So
So the Concobar will tell you after a bit of conversation. And I'm really smitten by it. Oh, damn. Let's go. Where's Concobar still? Concobar. I'll find it, I promise. Okay. He will admit somewhere part of that conversation, and whether it's overtly, I'm not sure if he'd admit it overtly, but he keeps talking about Rosie Cuswell, right? Just I think she's magnificent. The mouth on her, and I mean, she cusses a lot, you know?
she is creative. And I can see how a creative mouth could be attractive.
Yeah.
Eh?
Listen, you'd hook a brother up, right? You'd be a wingman, right?
Well, I mean, I'm happy to do what I can. It does only seem fair since I know High Stakes has definitely earned Rosie's appreciation by getting her fiddle back, and he has Ace as a wingman all the time.
You're
So
friends with High Stakes. I noticed that, and I know you're friends with High Stakes, right? Maybe
Uh-huh.
we could, maybe you could talk to High Stakes so that he can introduce me to Rosie, or something like that.
Maybe. Now, is this a thing where I'm going to need to talk to both of you and High Stakes about being polysecure in a relationship, or like what is the offer here?
I'm not. Wait, High Stakes is into Rosie as well?
I don't know. We don't talk about our love lives. We're work friends.
I love my frying pan.
Well,
I'm happy to broach the conversation. I just want to know, like, what is your are you if High Stakes was already pursuing Rosie, are you are you going to be like, okay, well now we have to duel on the deck for her affection?
I think that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that would at least be entertaining as long as it's a non-lethal duel, right?
Yeah. Of course.
I'm sure High Stakes will be thrilled that we've come up with this great idea. Maybe it'll all blow over, but this conversation has taken a turn that I did not expect, and I'm happy for it.
Regardless, Concobar I will not require a roll for Concobar today. I will only require that you do make some sort of roleplay advance with High Stakes / Rosie / whatever. If you do so, he'll go to friendly and possibly helpful. Yes. So, do you want to do that? Let's do that. Yeah.
Sure.
So, which I'll leave you to it. If you want to talk to High Stakes now, High Stakes, actually, what are we doing today, High Stakes? And maybe you can bump into, well, actually, High Stakes, you're a swab, right?
I am. So is Rosie.
Yep, you passing messages. Roll me that acrobatics or fortitude save, and then as you pass a message, you'll either run into, well, just run into Leogan. Run into Leogan. Ah, god damn it, High Stakes. You also get whipped later today, but we'll worry about that later.
It's,
Yes.
Okay, sure.
What? You failed to deliver messages on time. You get a whip. So anyway, you run into Leogan. Anything you wish to say, Leogan, and or High Stakes?
Hey, High Stakes, you got a minute?
Not really. I'm just struggling to get all these messages across to the right people. But yeah, sure, why not?
All right,
What's up?
yeah. I mean, if you're gonna get whipped, you may as well get whipped honestly, right? That's been my philosophy all along. Anyway,
Yeah, sure. And just High Stakes just drops the messages.
there. See, now you're getting into the spirit. So, I represent an interested party who wishes to inquire as to your intentions Rosie Cuswell.
Oh, you mean the halfling with the fiddle, right?
Mm-hmm. It's a good sign that you remember her name vaguely.
Yeah, I mean I remember her form, if that helps.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't bad looking at all.
Yeah. We're moving further away. Would you be interested in participating in a duel of honor for her affections, without her knowledge or consent, on the deck of the ship at a time to be determined later by a gnome?
I mean, that sounds highly unnecessary, but you know what? I mean, not like there's any other form of entertainment on the ship anyway. So,
It'd be a
sure.
non-lethal duel, and if I can make a suggestion, if you're really not actually
It's not the
after
cap.
Rose.
It's not the captain, right?
No, it'd be Concobar. He if he were a forest, he'd be full of pine trees with how much he's pining for her. There's probably also an erection joke in there, but I will work that out later. Anyway, the point is he's very, very interested in her. And if I think at this point, if he's gonna win her over, he thinks he needs to do something flashy, maybe. So, a duel, he beats you non-lethally, of course, make it into a good fight. He can profess his affection. At the very least, it'll be entertaining for us all.
I mean,
What do you say?
if he's willing to pay, I'm just more than happy to throw the fight
All right.
and let him look good in front of her.
Okay. Yeah, I will let him know. I don't know what his financial situation is. He's a gambler, and as you know, they are frequently inveterate drunks and absolutely poor and broke all the time.
I mean, I don't know what his financial situation is, but I know that mine is pretty dire. So, I'd
I
say
wasn't I was in fact implying to your face that you are also a broke ass gambler. I just want to be clear about what I was doing.
I mean, it has more to do with me being gang pressed into
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
hatching
It's just,
rats for literally nothing in return. But
yeah,
yeah, thank you
yeah.
for
This is how I ask for a favor.
pointing that.
Is
Yeah,
I ask for a favor by being as rude as possible. You know what? Hold on just a second. Get the fuck out of my no. Get the fuck. Summon out Kyphos, who will be like, I thought I was doing a great job with the conversation. High stakes. I apologize. If you are willing to do this, I will make sure that Concobar makes it worth your while, and we'll keep Kyphos's opinions about your finances out of it. Okay.
yeah, sure.
We'll do the Concobar thing later tonight if you are interested. Yes, if you are interested, Agate, which I'm assuming you are. Yes.
Sure, why not?
Hell yeah. Leogan, you let Concobar know what exactly as you come back to him?
Well, good news.
Okay.
I actually managed to waylay my friend, possibly cause him to get whipped later today. But he's actually, he agrees with you that Rosie is quite a catch, but actually is not interested himself. More fool him, I'm sure. But did figure if you are interested, you want to make something flashy, he's willing to duel with you over her publicly and throw the fight. You just need to make it worth his while, coin
Wow.
wise.
That's fascinating. Oh, coin wine. Ah. Mm, mm.
Or whatever else you've got to offer. I mean, coin is hard to come by on the ship, I'm sure.
I could offer you. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, let me double check the thing. What do we got for Concobar? Hey, Chris. Uh.
Concobar, Turlac, Shortstone.
Concobar, not concubine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, concubine's a whole different thing.
That's me. Pablo.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
I have a
didn't
bottle of
realise.
musky perfume that's worth quite a bit. It's good perfume too.
Well, I mean, worth quite a bit is worth quite a bit. So
offer that to him, although I do like the smell, but whatever. If he throws the fight and has... But how do you know throwing the fight's going to have Rosie fawning after me?
Well, it's up to you and he to make it a performance. All we're offering right now is an opportunity for her to notice you and how great you are. Right?
Okay. Conkabar seems to be moderately attracted to this idea, and we'll see tonight. We'll get to it. So, thank you, Leogan. Thank you, High Stakes. Maisie, what are we doing for today? Oh wait, I have to tell you what you're doing. That's right. This is what you're doing for today. Athletics check, hit the button, and then hit the
Okay.
acrobatics check button. Failure will result in a whipping.
Okay. I presume I can't use athletic strategist on this.
I'm not sure what that is, but probably not. No. Oh,
No.
the devise a stratagem. Yeah.
Devise a stratagem.
No. Hey, it is your lead though, so that's fine. You get that.
And acrobatics
Give it
to
a
avoid
shot.
death.
Give it a shot.
Ah, splendid. I will die.
You failed by 1. That
Yep.
sucks. I'm just gonna whip you. We're I can roleplay Scourge. You fucking loser!
What did I fail at precisely?
You needed to do 2 checks to succeed. You failed. A little upper ribbing work. You fucked it up. You fucked it up slightly. You didn't do a great job. I'm not sure. See, I wish I could describe what upper rigging work. You know what, Aaron? What is upper rigging work?
You likely followed a line, so as a sail was being unfurled, it was unfurled evenly, which would have created a problem for the navigation or something like that. It would be a momentary fix, but it was a noticeable fuck up.
Thank you, Leo. Get a hero point. And Jack, that's what you did.
That's what
That's
happens.
exactly what you did.
I know a lot about pirates. Don't know a lot about rigging.
So I'll do 5 damage to you. But more importantly, what are you doing today, Jack?
I'm gonna find my damsel in distress, Areta Bansion.
Okay. Was she the one that
A red banister.
was
That's
she
her new
the
name.
one that was a murderer?
No, that's
No, that's
Syl.
Slippery Cylon again.
Loretta is a hex harlot with big ears. With big ears. Yes.
So she is actually an ex-whore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where's Loretta?
Oh shit, we can be best friends. Okay.
I'm going to actually. Here's the deal, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
This is
We have to have a whore off.
You're gonna have to have a whore off, but I'm gonna see.
Got
Called a hoedown.
This is
A
this is gonna be Jack. This is gonna be either a. This is gonna be a. Let me
Can
see.
I use seduction law for
You can
something
use,
finally?
You can use seduction law, but here's the deal: she's either gonna love you because whores get along, or she's gonna be your eternal rival, Jack. All right. A failure here is a quit failure, and a success here is a quit success. Yes.
Here's the thing: I wasn't actually planning on doing a hoedown. If that's
No. Just chatting with Areta. That's fine. But it's you're either gonna pop off immediately, or she's gonna hate your guts, forever. I'm gonna give you a all or nothing deal. If you succeed on this, on a DC 15, I will say diplomacy / whatever. What do we do? What do we normally do here? Diplomacy? Yes.
Yeah, that's like a 2 out of 3 chance of succeeding.
If you succeed, I will put her all the way to helpful. If you fail, she's going to go all the way to hostile. To make this even more tense, Jack, I will not allow a hero point for this one. It is a one-off roll. You want to give it a shot?
I must have something for this.
You want to give it a shot?
Look through all of my things for something that will help me with this roll. Wait, is this a deal I can choose to take or not?
You can choose to take the deal. If you don't want to take the deal, you can just...
I don't like this deal.
You don't like this deal, really?
I dislike this deal immensely.
Why?
Because there's a reason I can't use hero points. That is the main reason I dislike this deal.
Okay, fine. I'll let you use a hero point. That's fine. I think that's a dumb rule anyway. You should be able to use hero points. But
you can't spell hero without the letters to spell hoe.
True.
Yeah.
It'd just be
Fine. I'll let you use a hero point. I think that was a bit harsh from me. I shouldn't remove the ability to use hero points, but it is a good idea for a future thing.
I haven't used any luck effects, Pablo, this time. Although that is a thing that I do a lot. Okay, yeah, Maisie is gonna find her, and I'm gonna bring my healing potion with me. And a bottle of something nice like rum, or maybe not rum. Rum's unpleasant. Something. I'm gonna bring some alcohol.
Jack, this is gonna be an instant either like or dislike. Start off with the roll, and then we'll role play.
Okay, sure, fine. I can absolutely do that. You said I could use seduction law, right?
No. You can't seduce
Okay.
someone who seduces. That's like too positive.
What was the DC? 15.
15.
Oh yes.
It's only because I let you use a hero point, Jack. Oh my god! I want to be wanting to talk to you for such a long time, Maisie.
What the fuck happened to her in the last
What's
3 days?
Oh, what?
Did she bang her head? She's a completely different person to the last
I
time
don't
we
think
spoke to her.
Have you talked to Aretta?
Yeah, she was really sort of gruff and quite intense.
Are you sure you've talked to Aretta?
I'm pretty sure I've spoken to
Wasn't it
Aretta because
Slippery Sly the one you've?
No, I've spoken to her as well. She was mental. Aretta
Okay.
was intense, and we had a fight.
Aretta? Wow, why don't I remember this? The reason? Are you sure?
Yeah, do you
Yeah,
remember
'cause
when
she
they
went
were
from
they were
hostile up to
bullying
indifferent.
us? They were bullying us. We
Okay.
had a fight with her. She was one of the people that
No,
fought
I
us.
know, I know.
We were talking to her during that fight.
Oh, like just okay, but you haven't actually influenced her, is the question.
We haven't influenced her,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Apart from when we saved her life.
That's fine.
Yeah, we saved her life and got her up to indifferent.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
she mentions
basically, yeah, I'm gonna come down with. I don't want to make this like a girl talk situation. I want to sit down next to her, compliment her on her sort of style, whilst I am pouring her a drink, and I'm going to show her the healing potion, and I'm going to pour some in with it, and then I'm going to pour the other half into my cup, and I'm going to start drinking a little bit of. I'm going to sort of swill healing potion into my drink, and then take a swig. You know, I really don't like almost dying and drowning. It's one of my least favorite things to do.
that sounds rough. What happened?
Reef creature? Oh, what were they called? Well, the Ogun told me, but I can't remember.
All I heard was the captain was really happy with you. I saw that. That was cool.
Oh, I didn't actually do very much. Everyone else killed him, and then I just basically brought him back, and then Sue cooked him. So I just did some swimming. And for some reason, the captain came right up to me.
Listen, girl, you gotta here on the ship. You gotta take credit where credit is due. Even if you don't do shit, you gotta lie and say you did shit. All right.
Speaking of credit, you've really made an image. The haircut, the blood smear over the eye. That fur is an amazing style. How do you get it like that?
Like, thanks. Oh my god, let me tell you. And she does. Well,
Okay.
We're going to.
You mean you're not going to roleplay half an hour of her explaining exactly how she makes the
We're
rugged look
going
possible?
From Aretta to helpful. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's you, Jack.
Additionally, I would like to buy something.
What do you want to buy?
Do you think they would have an air repeater?
Yeah.
They would have guns. I'm not sure if they'd have an air repeater. Would they?
It's an air-powered gun, no gunpowder.
It's an uncommon item, if that makes your decision helpful.
No,
All
but
guns are uncommon
guns
items.
are uncommon. I would assume they have piratey guns, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, good guy. It's fine. Mechanics wise, you should be able to buy one.
The only other gun that's cheap enough for me to afford is a clan pistol, and I literally wouldn't be able to buy that.
You can buy an air repeater. That's fine. Go ahead.
Clan pistol.
That's
Size claims.
that's for dwarves. You can't have a clan.
Yeah, I can't have a clan pistol.
That's
Does
fine.
it shoot clans?
It does, yes. That's what makes it so expensive. It can shoot an
Elizabeth!
entire dwarven clan in one shot.
Guess what we're doing, Elizabeth?
What's that?
Hauling rope and knot.
Yeah.
Yay. Roll me an athletics check.
I better roll you a stealth check, and Elizabeth just spends the day dodging Mr. Scourge.
Hey, let's go. We'll use Mr. Scourge's perception DC, which what is his perception DC? Mr. Scourge, what is your perception DC? Why isn't it showing?
800.
You silly Mr. Scourge. Maybe I need to set up a setting. Sorry, version 12 teething issues. 1 second. What's it called? PF2E party? No. Damn it.
I mean, if these tokens are accurate, can you just target and do a stealth check against him?
I guess you could. Yeah,
me.
I guess you certainly could.
Wherever he's gone.
Well, I hold on. I'll just figure it out manually here. Okay, that's that.
I can't
plus
target
that.
him either.
That's fine. Roll me a public stealth. That's a success. You avoid Mr. Scourge. You even avoid Mr. Where's Plug? Where's Butt Plug?
And as Elizabeth kind of, social stealth, kind of keeping her watch around corners, blending in with people, she'd like to make her way over to Miss Tarun if she's able to.
Kalki?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's hanging out in the side room
You
somewhere.
managed to bump into her as she's you know what? She'll take a little break from her administrative duties and go out into the deck and stare into the sea. Sure. And you bump into her. What would you like to say? Yes.
Oh, hello. I haven't met you before. I don't think. Have we met?
I don't think so. You're one of the new press gangs, yes?
Oh, yes. Going very well, I assure you. Elizabeth, by the way.
What can I help you with?
Well, you seem like a woman with a good amount of sense on her shoulders, unlike a lot of the women on this ship, and I wanted to get, perhaps a intuitive opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Mr. Scourge, as a man?
Roll me diplomacy.
He's not your type. Or you're not his type.
Okay. Scourge. I think he's a bit of a... Well, hold on. Let me find it. Scroll. Rock Master Scourge. There we go. I think he's a coward.
Really?
But you still listen to him. I shouldn't have said that, she says.
Well, it's just... I'm sorry, I am a bit of a gossip, I concede. But I have heard some interesting rumors. Are you familiar with, what was his name? What was the guy's name? Crap. The guy we made a bet with. I just had his name in my head and now I can't remember. No. The informant.
Tips? Chumlet?
Chumlet! Mr. Chumlet, that was it. I've recently been striking up some conversations with the gentleman, and he's let me on to some interesting information.
He has some interesting information on Scourge.
Well, It seems they've been working rather closely lately, Mr. Scourge trying to fortify his influence on the ship. But there is a bit of a rumor going around that when eyes aren't turned towards him, his eyes are turned towards you.
Roll me deception.
Elizabeth's got her teeth kicked in. I don't know.
She like turns to face you fully. Is that so?
Yes, I found it terribly interesting, and just running into you like this, well, I think a woman should keep herself informed, and if you are interested, not that I'm saying that you are, but if you are, who knows what could happen.
I will keep an eye out. She peers at you. She looks stressed, overworked, and just tired. You see her eyes are tired. But she gives you a nod, an affirmation, and thank you for your time. I think I have to get back to work now, but
Of course, I don't mean to be presumptuous, but I'm free at the moment, if there's anything I could assist you with.
not for the captain, no. Sorry.
Understandable. Perhaps we can share a drink sometime. Otherwise, I've been Elizabeth.
She gives you a faint smile and makes her way back to the captain's quarters. Whilst you can't technically influence Kalki, you can. I guess she will remember you, and I will say you have had a positive influence on her. Both you and Maisie, I think, have had a positive influence on her.
Or at least a
Yeah, so
destructive influence.
we've both gone to her and said, "Hey, if you need some help, come to me and I'll help you." The difference, I think, that is Maisie is being genuine, and you just want her to do shit for you. When the time comes, if she picks wrong, she's going to have a very bad time.
Haven't you ever heard of a social economy, Jack?
Haven't you ever heard of being nice, Eric?
Saw what this campaign's for, man.
Piracy.
Okay, have we done everybody's day's activities here?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure we have. We're going to take a break, and then we'll do the night activity, including Concobar's duel. And whatever else you guys want to do for the night. Yes?
Concabar's duel?
Concobar's, yeah. Well,
First duel.
yeah.
With high stakes.
Right, of
High
course.
stakes.
Pablo, just one quick question.
Yes, sir.
I couldn't find the amped version of the cantrips.
Ooh.
It used to be a thing.
It used to be a thing. I think it's automated now, potentially. If you click on here, yeah, if you select the amp side cantrips at the top
did.
button, yeah. So
Yeah, I did.
is this spell effect not the amp version?
It says on there, amp space contracts, letting you cast spells in single action.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the effect isn't the same. Yeah, it's
Effect
fine.
doesn't matter. I don't think the effect matters, to be honest, because you just spend an action less, and there's no automation for this one. Yeah, I think they've
Alright.
gotten rid of the amp versions, and they've just made it integral. So you just click on amp side cantrips at the top there, and it should do it. So
All right, cool.
all right. Was there anything anybody wants to do before we take a break, or should we just take a break?
I'm good. I need a drink, actually.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Break.
I'll do 18 minutes. Sorry. Bye.
Excuse me, Pablo. I'd like to raise a quick complaint here.
What's up?
WB is not sufficient. I insist that we go with something more piratey, like a Vashti party, weigh anchor, and get back to work, etc., etc.
I like
Yar.
Oh God, they're gonna cut the water at 9 in the morning tomorrow. That's gonna suck. Sorry, that's not relevant to this though. Where are we?
How will we sail without water?
So, welcome back. I mean, yar har har. Let's go a sailing. That's what I meant. Yes.
Yeah, that
That's
was very effective.
That was the fishing dad pirate, wasn't it?
So later on in the day, after your daily tasks are done, I'm gonna let the high stakes kick this off with Conkabar. What was high stakes deal with? Oh yeah, he gets some perfume, I guess. Fine. Conkabar approaches you, high stakes. So we're gonna do this.
So, is a perfume the best you can do? Seriously?
It's expensive. It's worth like 5 gold.
Is it 5 golds? Exactly, or
I bought it for 10 and I've used half, so I'm assuming it's worth 5 gold. Listen, just do me a solid, mate. I'll help you out when the time comes, yeah?
well, sure. Although he seems a little unsure.
Okay. So, how are we going to do this? What's the plan?
Pulling off some second-hand aftershave, it sounds like.
So maybe I hit you a couple of times just to make it look real.
All right, but is Rosie going to be around? How are we going to... Hold on.
Hey man, it's your plan. Like I thought you thought all of this out before you actually.
Okay, let's go to the top deck where Rosie's looking. All right.
All right.
And you guys head up to the top deck. Rosie is currently wandering around, chatting with a couple of friends. Let's say Barefoot Sam's here. Master Scourge. Get out of here, Master Scourge. All right, you ready? Ready? Let's do it. Hey! How dare you insult Rosie like that? No! I will defend her honor!
Wait, insult? That was a part of the deal?
Just play along, damn it. Rosie! This gentleman... Oh, go ahead.
Oh no! A fight! A fight over Rosie Cuswell, the most eligible bachelorette on the whole ship?
Rosie looks around like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Roll me a performance, Leogan. Roll me, and I'll roll a performance for Conkabar. Oh man, you rolled
High
better
stakes
than
is catching
Conkabar.
strays just standing there.
High stakes. What do you say?
You know what? I'm gonna back out, I think. Off our deal. Not the deal.
Wait!
The deal.
Damn it! Leogan!
Oh, he gave up. He gave up.
Turlock is going to... You know what? Roll initiative, high stakes. Let's go.
Can I walk past and kick Conkabar in the balls?
Whoa! Just web
All
him.
High stakes. Turlock looks like he's about to throw a punch, continuing his farce of a thing here. What do you do?
Yeah, would it be bad if I just kick this guy's ass? It wouldn't, right?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, we won't have another friend, will we?
I mean, we would have a new enemy.
What's this good dickhead gonna do? He can't even win a real fight.
Listen, do what your character would do, and if you want to make him an enemy, then that's more than valid. I just, you got to do it properly.
Look, we always know that NPCs are useless when they're allies, but as soon as they get converted to the enemy template, they're 20 times stronger.
Never know the true power of his hat until he's against us.
All right. You know what? Okay. So I'm gonna pretend to throw a fight, and I'll faint, or not.
Do you like actually faint, like pass
Like,
out?
did you say faint with an A, or were you attempting to? Okay, yes.
With an E,
Okay.
faint.
Well, that is a
But
natural one. Yeah.
I know, right? Oh wait, I'm off guard.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
absolutely off guard.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll still, you know what? I'll still punch him. And in my defense, he does have a punchable face.
He kind of does. I'll admit.
Do you get a
Yeah.
+1 for punchable face?
No. Damn.
I mean,
Does High Stakes just for real deck this guy?
I think maybe he stumbles forward.
Ow,
With
you're
the
supposed to
natural one.
throw this high stakes. Okay, that's 2 actions high stakes. Last one.
I'll get in a defensive stance and I'll put up an arcane shield.
Okay, set it up. Go ahead and click on shield for
High
me.
Stakes, I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, you're busy. Never mind.
For Rosie's honor and maidenhood. Is that right? You're supposed to,
Is this on the deck of the ship in the middle of the day?
Maiden.
This was at night as the
Well, the night shift would be around though, wouldn't they?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for Rosie's initiative because I just want her to do something here.
She has a gun, right?
As she basically walks up. What the fuck are you guys doing? What is your fucking problem, Conkabar? In high stakes, I thought you knew better than this.
I mean, you saw him attack me, right?
He insulted your honor, fair maiden. What the fuck are you talking about? What is honor? We're in a pirate ship, you dumbass. He looks around, desperately hoping for someone to save his skin here.
Hey man, I told you we'd get you noticed. Listen, Rosie, it's a stupid plan, but you know how Conkabar is. He was nervous to talk to you if he thought you wouldn't be impressed unless he demonstrated he could fight. So he's just trying. He just wants to have a conversation. He doesn't need to actually do all this. He just wanted to impress you.
I think
The
it's funny.
men are thinking with their mainsails.
I think it's funny if High Stakes continues punching Conkabar though at this point because it is
Just
his
in the
turn.
background.
No, High Stakes. What do you? Well, actually, as Logan says that, Conkabar just kind of sighs, slumps his shoulders. Rosie, are you serious? You're the dumbest motherfucking piece of shit I've ever seen. You could have just walked up to me and be like, "Hi, Rosie." That would have worked. That would have worked.
He's impressively dumb though, right? Like it's impressive.
Okay, I need a Leogan. I need a diplomacy check, and this is going to be a very hard DC for your level. Obviously, let me see here. What is? Oh, my level base DC's macro is broke. Damn it. Okay, I gotta set that up. Give me a second. But whatever. Just roll me diplomacy, please.
Okay. Well, I don't think I could do better than that.
Not bad. And question is, Age, are you still you're done with punching Conkabar, right? I'm assuming you're not going to continue punching Conkabar. Yes.
I wasn't. I was just gonna demoralize them.
Just for the sake of it.
Exactly.
Just for the
Exactly.
sake. Go for it. Target him. Demoralize him.
Ah,
Would have been cool. All right, Leogan, you.
whatever. I was
you-
gonna say. I mean, which I might say anyway. He might not be phased by it, but do you need someone to defend your honor?
Rosie turns to Leogan and, well, you could have just asked, you know? Conkabar, come over here. Okay.
Yeah, we could have just asked Rosie, but on the other hand, this was way funnier.
It was pretty fucking funny and also really, really amusing, but Conkabar, you have to do better than that, dumbass. I can
You need to
dance.
conquer her bar.
Conkabar and Rosie get to talking. You know what? I'm just gonna see how well he does here. Not great. He's not doing great with Rosie. To be perfectly honest with you guys. Although Rosie's does meet her will DC. Is Rosie that easy for 15? Come on, Rosie. Really? All right, fine.
Why with a heart of gold?
Rosie relents, laughs, makes fun of Congabar, and they might actually get along. Later on that night, Congabar walks up to Logan and says, "You know, at least I made friends with her, and that's what counts. Thanks, Leogan, for the assist."
Yeah, no problem, man.
Well,
What are friends for, right?
Yeah, although
Cindy.
I'm not sure if that really hurt. High stakes really punched me pretty damn hard.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
sure, why not?
That's that is fair. I think he was just a little intimidated by you, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I think he was maybe just a little intimidated by you, and wasn't sure how to throw the fight. Wanted to make it look good. So that's all. But you know what? Hold on. I've learned a little something sort of from Sandara, and I will spend a 2-action heal to get him back to full.
Thanks, mate.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, don't worry about I know it feels like there's a starfish on your face. It's because there is. It'll fall off and die in just 3, 2. There it is, and you're better.
that was horrifying, but I feel
Yeah.
better, so thank you.
Yeah.
And
So wait, did you try just asking her to begin with? Or...
no.
Well, feels like we've all learned a lesson here today, except for me, whose plans went perfectly.
I asked Leoga to help me out with getting to introduce her, and he was like, "Let's have a mock fight." And I mean, I didn't know if it was a good idea or not, but that was what happened, and we did, and I managed to talk to her, so I think it all worked out, right?
Yeah, everything worked great.
You know, Leogang, I think you're a terrible influence on other people. I think I'm starting to like you, actually.
And at least you know that I am an influence. Would you say that I am an influencer?
No.
I've been thinking maybe I should do little like stories on the deck of the ship. Like we could just put like a clock or something in the background just for distraction. It could
Shut
just go
the fuck up, Leogan! As Master Scourge makes his way and will whip the air next to you as he continues forward.
What the hell did the air do to you?
I think he was sleeping.
I just need a DM way of telling Leogan to shut the fuck up. And I have Master Scourge right here. So perfect. All right. Leogan, you got Conkabar to friendly, potentially helpful even. I wanna what do you think? Is that fair? Getting him to you can talk to him. I'll give you a free influence tomorrow and let's see how that went. What high stakes? Well, actually, Leogan, technically, you spent the
Yeah,
day. And...
I feel like I would have undone that influence.
Oh yeah. That's fair, because you were about to bow out of that battle as well, right? So I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep him at friendly for now. All right, I'm gonna keep it friendly and not super. But whatever. It's still pretty good. Leogan, that was just a side activity you guys did. Are we doing night activities now? Jack, are you AFK for some reason? Hit on back for me. Hit the.
I am not AFK.
Okay, hit on back for me, por favor. Maisie, what are you doing for the night activity?
Let's have a look.
You tired,
I'm
Jack?
gonna go and hang out with Shivaka.
Okay.
for no real reason.
Shivaka, well, she was friendly. And let me double check. For no real reason? What is the reason? Oh, she's the ex slayer. All right. Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy, intimidation, deception.
Okay. Sure. She's from the Mwangi
She's
as
a
well.
Spanish. She was an ex-slaver. You guys do get along, and she is friendly. So feel free to.
Yeah. I'm just gonna roll a regular old friendship.
And regular old friendship is a success. I'm going to put her at helpful as you spend the remainder of the night hanging out. Skibbity toilet. You spend the remainder of the night hanging out with.
What the fuck does that mean?
No, don't worry about it. Don't.
Fucking skibbity toilet. Why is everybody on the skibbity toilet lately?
You spend the rest of the night hanging out with Shivaka, and is there anything you wish to say to her, Jack?
Wanna bang? No, I don't say that. I don't know.
You can roll me
I don't really-
seduction, Laura, if you really,
Sure.
really want to.
Fuck it.
It's a
Literally.
high DC.
Sure. Question mark. Is that high enough?
Nah, it's not high enough. Sorry,
Okay.
but she's still a good friend. So just friends. Yes.
I just got friend zoned.
You got friend zoned by Shivaka. All right. Sue, what are we doing for the night?
One second. I closed the wrong thingy. I was thinking of just doing some minimal influencing, but
Seduction sounds like bro science.
I mean, it does.
There's a whole seminar.
Exactly, yeah.
Mr. What is it? The surgeon, the carpenter, is he influenceable?
None of the
Or is he-
officers
no,
except
he's one of-
Albert and what was the other one? Albert, Cutthroat Grok,
Yeah.
and Fish Groups are invincible, basically.
Okay. So I think everybody that's currently indifferent are the ones that we can't influence, right? By the look of it.
You've got Jack Scrimshaw and Crimson Cog are
Okay.
ones you could do those.
Let's go for Mr. Cog. I'm a robot. He's got Cog in his name.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Mr. Cog has where is he? There we go. This gentleman right here seems to have a short temper and he looks to be in a dark mood when you see him. Anything you wish to say to him, Sue?
if people are pissing you off and you're looking to get away from it, once Cook has gone down for the count, the kitchen's a pretty quiet place, and you can just chill out over there, chit chat, ignore people, unleash your rage on some potatoes. They always need mashing.
You gonna sneak me some food as well?
There might be a few odds and sods that can get passed along. I think there might be a little bit of a nighttime snackables ready. There's always a little bit to decide.
I'm down. God, Sue, you don't have any charisma-based checks, do you?
Oh, I know I don't. I'm a robot. But that's fine. I don't do these things in the intention of succeeding. You just asked me a question, so I'm like, okay, I'll do something.
Fair enough. Roll me charisma-based check. It's still a decent die on the d20 here. You only go roll a 13, so it's not a bad chance.
So, I mean, it's 50% of a 13.
Not a 13. It's not a 13.
But I am going to reroll one of these things because why not? There you go. I tripled my
Hey,
success.
Not a crit fail.
It's not a crit fail, but he will give you. You're a weird metal person. How does the captain even tolerate you? Not gonna lie.
I cooked good.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, nice
Ooh.
chat.
Okay. I'll go eat the snacks then. I'll go and eat the snacks and cry. No one loves me. Everyone
No,
hates me.
Sue.
And then I just broke myself.
Sue.
Doesn't matter.
Ooh, I didn't see all the gadgets before. Wait. Maybe I'm just blind. Yes, look at that. All right, shiny boy. Sue, that's your attempt. It falls flat. That's okay. Sometimes not everybody can be influenced, So, Elizabeth, what are we doing?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Pablo.
Hmm.
Am I the last one? Shit.
No, I don't know if Aaron and Eggy, does what you did count as your night activity, or did you guys want to do
It's up
something
to
else?
you.
Yeah.
It sounded like Ege wanted to attempt to seduce someone.
Literally, huh?
I mean, to be honest, I've already seduced her,
You certainly have.
like literally last night. But I mean, I know that it's not helpful in any shape or form, but I'm tempted to say that like high stakes would just ride on the high of clocking that guy and just spend the rest of night drinking with barefoot Sams.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for that to happen. I feel like you guys have already had your time to shine, so
Yeah, sure.
that's good. Yeah, perfect. In which case, what are you doing, Elizabeth? Yes, yes.
I guess Elizabeth will just kind of creepily, quietly would like to go around the ship, specifically on the officer's deck, and she hasn't really done this before, but get a good look at like the locks on the doors, if there are locks on the doors, how secure they seem, how hard would it be, for example, to get inside the captain's quarters.
Roll me a crafting check, please.
Would the thievery work?
Yes. All I can give you. Some of these locks are so. Okay, I gotta translate this to TUI. Aaron, did you put the lock stuff in the document or no?
There is lock stuff in. Oh, where yes is the short answer. I can help you find it.
Okay.
Uh,
Because I need to make sure it says DC 30 on the 20.
yeah, it's
Otherwise it's in another document here. But
stealth trap under stealth, which is like page 39. Traps, locks, and loots has like what the different locks are.
Thank you. Page 39 on the document. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if it helps her, Elizabeth will take the extra risk to maybe not pick the lock, but try her tools on it just to see what kind of feedback she gets.
Okay. Sorry. What is page 39? Or did you say on your document or somewhere else?
On my document.
Okay. How do I check what page I'm on? Am I stupid?
I mean, it should just say off to the side. There's also, if you go to the bookmark for stealth aboard the ship,
Okay, that's
it's right under that.
Bookmark. Okay, found it. All right, it is a. They are the officers' quarters. Okay. Yeah, you'd know this. Officers' quarters are locked with simple locks. Simple locks are DC 20, 3 successes in a row required. All right. The captain's cabin seems to be a stronger lock than that. I won't tell you exactly, but with a 16, you don't. It's not a great. It seems to be a very good lock. I will tell you that much. And
Fair enough.
roll me secret perception is part of this. Oh, just public perception. We know you're rolling for something, so roll me public.
Eye patch, yes.
Eye patch, yes. Eye patch included, unfortunately.
I'll hear point it.
Sure. Ooh. Well
Couldn't have done better than
done.
that one.
Well done. There are some runes that indicate traps, and even and even on the officers' quarters, there are some traps set up as well, and they are. I mean, there's traps, right? It looks like little holes on the wall, launching something, and the runes. You can roll an Arcana check if you want, but obviously there's traps. There's traps and locks on both the doors and the.
Would I get the impression I could disable them if I had to?
The
Or I don't.
officers' quarters, maybe. Roll me an Arcana check for the captain's quarters. So Arcana or occultism. Wait, is this electric latch? You could attempt it. You could try. That is feasible.
Good to know, Pablo.
It is feasible, but it is not, well, recommended, but that's just the DM speaking here. You could listen. You can always certainly try, Eric. Always certainly try. And I think that's the night, boys. Yes. Did you? Did I have you roll a stealth or deception, Elizabeth, to walk around the captain's officers' quarters without rousing any suspicion?
Nope.
Should I? Roll me a deception at least. Roll me something. It's not
Deception? Stealth?
either one. Either one.
I mean, I'm not lying to the what, the floorboards?
Well, deception could be just pretending you're not supposed to be. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Elizabeth.
Okay.
You get a weird look from one of the officers as you kind of hang out, but they're not gonna. In fact, this lady will just be looking at you. What a face. What a face. For a little bit.
If I get detected, I don't know. I'll pretend to be drunk.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's not. There's no like severe consequences, but you were kind of noticed looking around. Yeah. So
This isn't the comics.
she just kind of snorts and continues on her tasks. Yeah, roll me deception. All right. Ignores you. You get your information. Nobody dies. Not today, anyway. Okay. Are we done with day 8? Wait, was that day 9? No way, guys.
We've done days.
We
done did some days.
Whoa!
I'm
Pedal to the metal.
pleasantly surprised.
He says that, and he's gonna be like, I didn't prepare for you guys to get this far.
Well, let me see what's on day 10. Damn it.
It might actually just be her. It might be Riaris.
I think that was day 11. I'm double checking. Maybe I could do it today. Sure. Damn it. Why do I suck at scrolling PDFs? I should just look at the bookmarks. Huh? There we go. Part 1 event encounters. Day 19, that's day 13. Day 14, that's day 11. Okay. Okay. Today, boys, what we're gonna do, is I knew what I had planned. When you wake up today, there seems to be a shift in attitudes on the ship. There seems to be a bit of a people are looking at you guys either weirdly, outright hostilely, or they are just they're very, very friendly. So today's thing, and I know, Leogan, technically this is later, but I'm going to do it now. Today's thing is going to be people go to the influence sheet. People who are unfriendly are going to go to hostile. All right? People who are friendly are going to go to helpful. Well, no, that wasn't it. No, it's just people who are unfriendly are going to go to hostile. So Badger, Gifford Tibbs, the 5 at the bottom there, and they seem to be overtly hostile. Like they seem to be a little bit just locked in, for lack of better words. Why did this happen? You don't know. You'll have to find out.
Do we care?
Do you care?
Who's Badger? Oh, that little twat. No, we don't care.
Badger was the old lady, and Giffer is the old gnome that we never talked
That's
to.
a
I think.
lady? Oh, bloody hell. Okay, yeah, definitely doing that.
I will say all of you roll me a perception check.
I'm really good at these.
Eye patch, yes.
Eye patch,
Is this
no.
listening
perception check, just to hear some sort of information. Hyphos. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not? He's around.
Sure. Hyphos and high stakes eventually hear that Scourge and Plug have been. This is a rumor, and you can't confirm it, high stakes and or Hyphos, but it seems that alliances are being made, and Scourge and Plug have been doing the exact same thing you guys have been doing, but in the opposite direction. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
How have they been ingratiating people, though?
We won't beat you.
They won't beat you with promises of power and promotion and, fulfilling vain desires like, I was going to say food, but I think Sue took care of that one. I'm not
So
sure.
we've got a really old gnome and a really old gnome. And those are the two people they've poisoned against us. How will we survive?
Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Badger and Giffer. The Shivika and Areta have not been poisoned against you because you spent the time to talk to them. Yes, well done, Maisie. And Cog.
Lonergan was a lost cause, I think.
Well, check the spreadsheet here, because everybody that is in red is now just going to stay in red. So Jack Scrimshaw, Cog, and Conkabar are still influentiable. They could go either way. They haven't been influenced either way. So let's get this day going, guys. Let's get through day 10, and then I will call it before day 11. I'll do day 11 next session. Yes, with my friend Jaren here. So day 10, Leogan, what is your day task? Go.
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, right. Yes. That's probably. Yep. There we go.
Okay. So I will continue to work on Concobar then to try to shore that up.
If you just have a small conversation and give him bro advice on how to be better with Rosie, I think I'll just put him at friendly if you wanted to do, or not friendly, helpful if you wanted to give him some advice. But I want to hear some advice from you, Leogan.
Yeah, you just got to talk to her, be honest. Don't, the whole thing about, you just wanted her to notice you, and now you've got that. Now you just be yourself. And if she says, you suck, you tell her like, "Oh, okay, well, I'm glad that you were honest with me." And then you cry somewhere, but then you get better and you're fine and you find somebody else. It'll be good. Just,
Okay.
be yourself, and no means no.
No means no.
Hmm.
Okay.
But if she says yes, maybe we do like a double thing, like Sandara and I. Maybe we'll do dinner with you and Rosie or something. You can teach, Rosie can teach us some new swear words. Uh, Sandara can teach us all more about Besmara's faith. You and I can maybe do a little performing. It'll be enough fun evening.
Well, yeah. Once we're out in this hellhole, trapped in a ship full of throat-cutting pirates, I'd love that.
Actually, Cutthroat's pretty good. She's actually kind of a peach. I don't know if you've had a conversation with her. Have you actually had a conversation with Cutthroat?
I haven't had a
Is
long
this an
time.
ongoing problem with you? Do you not know how to talk to girls?
I, I, listen. I was a very famous ladies' man. That's a lie. You don't need to roll a secret
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah. Hey, it's fine. I can introduce you to Cutthroat if you have anything that you need to get from the stores or anything. Yeah, no, she's great. Just we're not going to do a whole duel thing because she might take your head off.
I'm starting to think the duel thing was a bad idea.
Listen, let's not talk about what ideas were good or bad. Let's talk about what successes were had in spite of bad ideas. Eh?
True. At least Rosie's...
None of us got on this ship by making a series of good decisions. So
That's fair. That's very, very fair. And at least Rosie's talking to me now.
Yeah.
Yes. He does a little this. And yeah, if you could introduce me to Cutthroat, that would be great. Thank you. With
Yep.
that, you will get to helpful with Conquerbar, as you're now his wingman, I guess.
Yep.
Or I don't know how this works. Yes, exactly. Maiden's tea on this sheep. I don't know what that is, but Zeus, what are you doing for the day? Well, let me tell you what you're doing. Croup is not drunk. He's been sobering up till recently, and you get to... Oh, we haven't slaughtered any pigs, have we? Hey, Sue!
Mm-hmm.
Can you grab one of the pigs that's hanging around in the bottom decks? Grab him, cut its throat, help me clean it? That'd be great. I think Captain Harrigan is happy today.
Just one pig,
Just one pig.
probably. I'll let you know.
Awesome. Go do that. Hit one of the buttons. All right. Squealing pig noises from below deck. Sue, what do you do?
I will use a nice handy dandy bit of magic and just use a cutting winds or whatever flicking thing we'll call that thing. Just straight across the neck.
You grab the pig. You help clean it. You slaughter it.
But should I slaughter it before I move it
Shut up.
or after I
You
move
make
it?
a good
Because
meal.
if I slaughter it before I move it, then it's going to be bleeding everywhere, and that's going to make it more effort for all the people that have to scrub the deck next. So I think we'll go that way around.
And what is your activity for today, Sue?
I had a thing in my head and it's gone.
Oh no.
I don't think there's anybody left that we can really influence, then, is there?
There are a couple people, yeah. You can attempt to.
Oh, I could try Cog again, but I think I'll just pass on that.
I will allow you to do cog with a cooking lord. It's a higher DC than the diplomacy checks, but you can attempt him if you actually do bring him food this time around.
No, I think I might just do some eavesdropping.
Okay. Who you eavesdropping?
I don't know.
Is there anywhere in okay.
I'll just, as I'm dishing out like food over lunch, I'll kind of do that awkward, linger for a second longer than I probably should, just to see if anybody's talking about anything in particular, and
Roll
then
me a
move on.
perception. I got some rumors that I haven't.
Secret or just normal?
Public, please. Public perception.
Hmm.
The Chelish Navy often sends 1 or 2 frigates to patrol the Shackles, often as a way to get combat experience for an up-and-coming officer. That's bad luck for the pirates that end up being caught by them.
That's inconvenient.
So
You can keep it as text as well, or have you not got it as a thing to copy paste?
I do have it as text. Yes. Let me do that. And have I given you the first rumor as well? Yes. Let me give you the first rumor that you guys got a long ass time ago. I'm gonna put it in general Thursday here. Whereas, do I have a Thursday notes section? Oh, I shouldn't
I mean, we have resources.
No, let me do Thursday notes. Thursday notes. Rumors. Uno. Dos. Tres. Yes. Yes.
Got him.
Got him. Thank you, Sue, for actually looking for this rumor. Nobody's eavesdropped in a while. So, that's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, day's actions.
Yep. What am I doing?
You got Cog and Jack Scrimshaw if you wanted to influence either. Otherwise,
Oh, are we not doing work checks?
you can. Oh yeah, fuck. We got to do work checks. Yeah, do the work check. Go. It doesn't matter at this point. Yeah, just do it. It's fine. You can hit a button and roll. Yay! There we go. All right. You are fatigued for the day, but other than that, what are we doing?
I'm gonna try and organize an orgy.
Jack,
What? Is that a no?
that's a no.
Okay.
You're looking to arrange a untamed party.
Yeah.
A gathering of a select number.
Yeah. With goods on display. Anyway, I'm gonna just sort of see what Jack Scrimshaw is up to. What's he doing?
Jack Scrimshaw, Mr. Scrimshaw is a young lad. Hey, would you believe it? He's talented at Scrimshaw. He's good at Scrimshaw.
Nominative determinism right there.
Yeah.
Too bad we haven't had any whales in a while.
He's good at making artwork out of bones, fish bones as well. So you can actually, I will allow a performance or crafting check to influence him as well.
Sure. Sue almost certainly used all the bones that I brought back in that big fish creature the other day.
You don't use them. You just get the flavour out of the bones. The bones will still be somewhere for a little bit. Sharpened up as knives.
I'm gonna ask Sue if I can get some of the used bones
Sure, they're probably in like the slurry pot at the moment, ready to go over at
Cool.
the next disposal moment.
I get the slurry pot and I use crafting to get some bones out of it, and then I give them to Jack Scrimshaw.
Okay, roll me a crafting check. Let's see how well you get. Just roll me a crafting check. Go. Go, go, go. Yep. Oh, these bones. I can make scrimshaw out of them. Thank you, Maisie.
Sure thing.
You want to sleep together later, too?
You paying?
I'll make you some scrimshaw.
What's that again?
It's bones that are artistic.
Oh. Sure.
Yes.
Hey, he's gonna give you a bone.
We got there.
Jesus Christ.
I think I'm full.
Oh,
Yeah.
who did I give it to? I'll give it to Jack. I feel bad for him. Jack, getting a hero point for here.
Yay.
And I'm gonna give you some scrimshaw as well for later tonight. Here is some scrimshaw. It's worth 8 silver.
Oh.
You are I will admit, Jack, I was hoping you'd say no, because getting late or having sex with some scrimshaw is pretty easy. That's pretty
I'll be
low,
honest.
pretty low on the
Here's the thing though. 8 silver is more than I would get for a what was
Earn
it?
income?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
So
That's more than I'd charge for an orgy.
Yeah. So
We
technically,
need to renegotiate her rates.
I know.
Really
Unfortunately, I can't renegotiate because that would require me to not use the correct rules for earning income.
That's
So,
hilarious. That is really funny. Well,
that being said, actually, now I'm level 2. How much is earning income for level 2?
Jack, you sound drunk. How tired are you, buddy?
Well, I mean,
You sound, you're slurring.
I
your words.
woke up 17 and a half hours ago.
Boy, oh boy. All right, earn income for level 2 for 1 day is technically, well, not 4 copper. Let me try again here.
Well, we can just if you're doing this to figure out what the number is, then
Okay, well, on a critical
yeah,
success, you get 5 silver for a day.
critical success is 5 silver.
And on it, I'm just trying to roll. There we go, 3 silver per day. Yes, yes.
That's some serious bullshit right there. But I got some scrimshaw.
It's almost like there's a reason people become adventurers.
I'm gonna.
I'll put scrimshaw at friendly, high stakes. What are we? Oh yeah, go ahead, Jack.
Well, can scrimshaw roll an athletics check?
He's average. Add a like a 5 to that or something.
That's not a level DC.
15? Oh yeah, it's not. It's 16. All right, it's fine. All right. Where are we at?
Slightly disappointing.
Sue, we've done you. Maisie, we've done you. Elizabeth, what are we doing?
Yeah, we've really done this.
I will point out, if it matters, if you care, Elizabeth did completely blow off her duties yesterday. If Scourge noticed or didn't notice, I don't care. But
you know what, Elizabeth, I'm gonna give you a hero point for just telling on yourself. All right, and I'm gonna roll a perception check for Scourge because I haven't played Scourge in a while, and I want to see how. Yeah, let's be an asshole today. Although my mom is asleep, she's gonna yell at me if I start screaming. But Scourge rolls a nat 20, as this morning, Elizabeth, Scourge, where are you? Scourge walks up to you and says, "Where the fuck were you yesterday?"
What you mean?
Don't bullshit me. I gave you work, and I didn't see you do it!
Yes, I had work yesterday. I was pulled aside by Mr. Croup, who told me that he desperately needed help cleaning the kitchens yesterday, which I had to spend the entire day doing.
Could you roll me a deception check, DC Master Scourge's will, please? That is a success. You are going to do what I tell you to do today. Do you understand me? And today, you're going to do that!
Well, all right. I certainly hope I don't get pulled aside.
I'll be watching. Sorry, I can't shout. I wish I could, though.
Are you feeling all right today, Mr. Scourge? You sound a bit hoarse. You know, it's important to take care of one's health.
He will whip you.
This guy gets no pussy.
Oh.
He whips.
Yes, it would be terrible if you had caught something horrifying.
Get to work!
Pablo's been waiting his whole life for a role like this.
I can abuse my players and call it roleplay. All right, what are we doing, Elizabeth?
Something like a knife in the back, maybe.
Oh. All right, roll me athletics.
It's
Okay,
gonna
his
happen.
ears are congested. He can't hear anything.
Yes. I use my action to pour wax in Mr. Scourge's ears.
Roll me, do me your daily check, Elizabeth, and then tell me what you're doing. Unless you're not doing your daily check and you're skirting, whatever.
Scourge.
Oh yeah, no, I can do. Yeah, because I remember what I was going to do now. That's fine. I'm going to use sailing lore. Actually, it doesn't really matter anymore. Sailing lore.
Let's go. You do a great job. Also,
I've been doing good today. So while I am moving, hauling, etc.ing with ropes, I would like to accost Mr. Longfarthing, if I'm able, who I assume is among the ropes and the deck, etc.
Sure. Peppery Longfarthing, the sailing master,
The sailing master.
the officer who is walking past and is a level 8 mage. Yes, what would you like to talk to her about?
Oh, sir, Longfarthing,
Is
was it?
Peppery a female? Did I use the wrong token?
Peppery is actually supposed to be a woman. Yeah.
I used the wrong
No,
token.
he's a Norse dude now. That's fine.
No. I got it. There we go. There's Peppery. Look at that.
They're also supposed to be a human.
Yeah.
That's human.
Is it?
Okay.
She's got a short head. What do you want?
And very long ears.
Are
That's
you
just
making
cosplay.
fun of my appearance? Anyway,
Yes.
it's fine. And look, just deal with it. I like this one. I like it. This. She looks like a Peppery. Yes. There we go.
I mean, she's
So-
pepper colored.
I suppose I mistook you for someone else. Actually, I've been doing my job aboard this ship. I've gotten some compliments, actually, but really, I would love to learn the true art of navigation from a master such as yourself. The ship, I'm sure, could always use help with such tasks.
Peppery looks at you, sneers, and says, "Is this what you called me over for?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pull you away from anything. I simply thought I saw an opportunity to catch your ear. You know, it's difficult sometimes to make such requests.
It should be, yes. What did you ask her again? Sorry.
I would like to. I would love the opportunity to learn more about the art of navigating from you.
Well,
I'm sure I could help you out with some of your more menial tasks.
Elizabeth, roll me a nature check. As the wind flows, and Elizabeth, you kind of catch it with your kineticist abilities a little bit there, and it swirls around you. She notices, I have noticed you dealing with the wind. I am a spellcaster. I don't know if you've noticed. I've been helping this ship move along faster by casting spells in the back. Gust of wind.
Yes, I thought there was an air about you.
But I'm not sure if I can help you or you can help me. We are very different in our abilities.
Well, I'd hate to think that we had the same abilities, otherwise we'd be stepping all over each other.
Okay. Roll me diplomacy. The DC is, before you roll, it is a level-based DC based on her level. 24.
It's pretty hard, Pablo.
She is an officer. She is a busy woman. And you managed to have a conversation with her, which is fine. But if you want any assistance or anything from her, that's going to be a hard check here. Is it even doable?
Barely. I'm trying to think if there's anything I could do to improve my position here. I'm not sure there is. Take one last look here.
Think of anything? Do let me know. I'm happy to oblige. Yes.
Well, I can try one thing. I don't know if you'll count this as a bonus, but Elizabeth will throw this out there.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Boom!
I don't generally like to talk about him, but you might have heard of my father, who taught me all he knows about navigation. He's a... Oh, crap, now I forgot the name. Shit!
It also helps if you put it in your backstory tab, Elizabeth, for my reference. Yes, unless you have.
Yes, Pablo, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Give me just 2 seconds.
All good.
Yes. He's one of the free captains from Shark Island. He's made a bit of a name for himself. Simeon the Vain.
I have. You're his daughter?
Well, yes. I'd prefer not to spread it around all that much. But more specifically, you may have heard of his very unusually fast ship. I may know a trick or two, if you're willing to let me help out a little.
I do have a question, which I probably should have asked before making you roll. What is your intent with this, with Pepper?
I would like to get close to Peppery.
You certainly can. In terms of I will say Peppery. I will give you information on her. I will give you. You can spend the rest of the day hanging out with her. In fact, Peppery will walk up to Scourge. I'm gonna borrow her for a little bit, okay? Are you okay? Sure, Peppery, says Master Scourge. Come on up. What you get, Elizabeth, is information on Peppery, but you will not be able to influence her, if that makes sense. All right?
Oh.
But I will give you a lot of stuff on her.
Did you say we couldn't influence her, or is
you,
it?
You cannot influence officers, guys. I have mentioned this before. Yeah, if that was your,
I thought it was just those two.
If that was your intent, I do apologize, but I did mention this multiple times. You cannot influence officers except for Cutthroat, Owlbear, and what was the last one?
Well, yeah, that's because I was kind of confused because we got Cutthroat, Grok, and
Cutthroat, Owlbear, and Croup are the only ones you can influence. I did mention this earlier, but it's okay. It's good that you are friends with her. You know, like she's at least friendly, if not influenceable, if that makes sense, right? Don't worry about the mechanics part of it.
Okay, well, that's what I do. So
Yeah. So, you notice that she's a sorcerer, and she actually shows you a little bit of her lab. There's some crazy kooky experiments going on, and she seems to be. You roll me perception check, Elizabeth. Public, please.
eye patch.
Do what now?
Eye patch.
No, don't worry about it. Okay. Some of these experiments seem to be like ways to even get more power, ways to even kind of figure herself out, right? She is when she hangs out with you for a little bit, you get a feeling that she's got a little bit of like a mental kind of tick, right? She's got eccentricities, I guess is the way to put it. And
I respect a woman who likes to push her limits.
thank you. I'm doing my best. And yeah, I'm trying to learn, trying to become better, trying to be more powerful. Don't tell people that though.
Naturally.
But you spend the day hanging out with her, and she says at the end of this, if you ever need I wouldn't want to say a favor, but if you need some spell guidance or spell casting sort of assistance, feel free to hit me up.
I appreciate it. And if you ever need or desire help with your various navigational duties, consider me at your disposal.
Sure. I will say one last thing you do learn, Elizabeth, after spending the whole day with her. She is an old friend of the captain. Right? So this is the reason why you realize maybe halfway through, it's fine that she's not going to join your side, question mark, right? If there is sort of be a influence encounter, if that makes sense. So anyway, but you get
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Could I get an impression of what she thinks of Scourge, possibly?
She thinks he's a little shit heel.
Good to know.
So, yeah, well done, Elizabeth. And again, just because you can't influence her, that doesn't mean that you didn't do something good. If that makes sense. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, where are we at? High stakes? Have I done you today?
Nope.
Or what have you done, buddy?
I just took a look at the influence table and doesn't look like we can do much.
Yeah,
right?
just Cog and Scrimshaw if you wanted to have a couple more, but that's about it. You can always talk to an officer if you want to learn more about the officer, but
Can I just go in the opposite direction and start shit with someone that is hostile? Like a true pirate? Maybe? I don't
you
know.
absolutely can, and I actually kind of don't mind it. I just I'm not sure how to handle it other than yeah, fuck you too, buddy. You know? How do I handle it? Do I roll initiative with you? Should we have a brawl? What do you do, Ege? Let me know. I'll figure it out.
Alright. So someone who wasn't hostile before but is now. Maybe Badger.
Yeah. Where's Badger?
Why not? Or maybe Gifford Tibbs. Oh, she's even neutral good. Whatever. They remove the alignments.
Yeah, I didn't even look at their alignments to be honest. But why was Gifford unfriendly anyway? Where is she? Where's Gifford? Can somebody
That's
ping her?
starting attitude.
Apparently, she was indifferent before, and she's now hostile.
She was unfriendly. That's why I put her at hostile. Did somebody fuck up with her? Where's Gifford?
Probably.
I'll blame Jack. Is she on the map?
Yeah. She's right underneath
And
the
Jack's
sill.
dead.
There we go. All right. Oh, nobody's. No, I don't think anybody's interacted with Giver, but she probably had the starting attitude as a bed rag. Giver Tip is a bed raggle gnome with one eye, bleaching basically, which he's. Oh, I actually used the right icon. He's kind of she's kind of well, you haven't interacted with her at all, and the lies and propaganda that Scourge has spread. Bye, Chris. The lies and propaganda that Scourge has spread has got her to get against you guys. So as you approach her, high stakes. Oh, it's you. Bunch of scums.
What do you mean, scums?
You mean scums? I've heard what you've done. Don't talk to me.
This is the first time that I'm ever talking to you, right?
For a reason, I'm sure.
Yeah, whatever. I just noticed that he's a swab as well, so I'll just spend my day active to like sabotage his work.
Sabotage his work. Oh yeah, you were supposed to be doing this today. Swab the decks. Swab the decks. Roll me a. How does sabotage work here? Probably a stealth would work.
Yeah, sure.
So they've heard some false information about us doing bad things, and then we reinforce that by immediately doing bad
That's
things.
fine.
To them.
Yeah, he's uninfluenced. He's gone. He's Gifford Tibbs is Gifford Tibbs is.
So what I want to do is like, I just want to like mop the part that's my responsibility and just like take all the trash and whatnot and just like throw it on the part that she was supposed to clean.
Okay. Roll me
Would that
a
stealth?
deception. Deception.
Okay,
Deception.
sure.
Meets a DC standard DC for your level. You fuck with her all day, high stakes, and I don't think would she notice it's you. She doesn't. Where the fuck is this trash coming from? Damn it! As she moans and kind of bitches about this, you do a good job of sabotaging her work.
You just got this old woman whipped.
And,
By the person that she likes the most on the ship.
and then Scourge will actually, when he approaches, what are you doing, Gifford Tibbs? I just can't. This trash is coming everywhere. I don't know what to do. Ah, it's okay. He pats her lightly on the back and walks away. And then walks up to high stakes. Roll me the work for the day, high stakes.
Sure.
You're doing a shitty fucking job!
What do you mean? I cleaned this entire deck all by myself while she's just sitting there idly covered
As
in stuff.
you attempt to retort, you get a whip right across the face. Master Scourge is in a foul mood today. And it does make me mad as well that you rolled the nat 20, yet he still it should make you mad. Yes, it should make you really, really mad that you did an impeccable job, yet he still whips you for a job unwell done.
Yeah, I mean, one day I'm just gonna spell strike the shit out of this guy, so it's fine. It's fine.
One day, real fucking soon.
So, and then Leogan, what are we doing for today?
Didn't we already do mine?
Did we?
Yeah, I worked with Concobar.
Oh, we did. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Let's Ege, hope you enjoyed that. You're welcome. Let's go.
Hope you enjoyed getting whipped.
Hope you get a nat 20.
Rolling a nat 20 and getting whipped anyway. Good job.
That just means I'm
Really-
playing my character right?
Really fair,
Right?
yeah.
Right? All right. As the day's works is over, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to role play, and then we'll call the session because we're almost at session time anyway. So,
Can I just bang out my? I'm only doing one thing during my evening activity.
I would prefer you guys talk amongst yourselves before we do evening activities. Yes, if you want to have a little
Sure.
time amongst yourselves, because I don't think I even gave you roleplay time yesterday because we just jumped straight to the Conkabar fight. So
Well, I mean, I'm fatigued, so whatever we're talking about, and then Maisie is going to death by Snoosu, a very small man, and go straight to bed to get rid of the fatigue.
fair enough. That is fine. But what are we chatting about, boys? What are we talking about? Okay, dinner is being served. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, hey, Elizabeth, and high stakes, Harrigan. You both look a little worse for the wear. Would you like a little healing, or are you? Is this? I mean, I appreciate that I haven't been whipped in like 2 days, which is great, but
Yes, it seems you're off your game.
mm,
Mhm.
I mean, I could.
You sound
have-
like you miss it.
I miss being I miss being the center of attention a little bit. What am I going to say? You caught me. I miss the fact that I can't just say whatever I want that comes to the top of my head all the time without necessarily getting keel hauled. So, who knew pirates were a bunch of bitches?
Yes, speaking of bitches, have you gotten the impression that battle lines have been drawn lately?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I've been trying to draw and cross lines, and I'm a habitual line stepper, so it does seem like those lines are getting firmer, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, a bit earlier than I'd hoped, to be sure.
Well, who's still in the mix? Jack looks like Maisie had a
Jack's-
productive conversation with Jack, maybe, and Cog seems to
gonna
be kind of
sit
in the
down.
wind.
I'm just going to sit down over here, sort of fiddling with the weird bone toy that I've just been given, and I'm going to sort of peer over at Jack, who is probably hiding behind a pillar off, and just say, Jack, fucking later. Leave me alone.
So,
Was that a promise or?
Yep.
well, listen, do we have anybody we want to bring in to our discussions? I mean, I would nominate Sandara, but I'm obviously not a unbiased observer there.
That would be a question of what exactly we're discussing.
May I hear?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, what are we even discussing?
Well, for right now, I was discussing y'all. You look like you've been beat up a little bit. Do you want to be healed without? Dr. Crane has been, helpful, but does anybody want some healing that involves, instead of being cut, growing some urchins or barnacles or something along the lines of that for a moment, and then it falling off and healing the injuries underneath? It's a different kind of horror. It's body horror, but yeah, no.
Yeah,
Indifferent, I suppose.
All right. Well,
Do you have to consent to this sort of magic, or does it just?
you don't have to, but I wasn't gonna just start throwing spells at people. That's how you get people punched.
Fair enough.
that's true.
All right, hold still. I'll do a 3-action heal.
Sure, I'll heal high stakes and Elizabeth for.
Maisie's also hurt, so that's what I'm doing.
All right, fine. I'll heal Maisie.
I get hurt.
Hey, that's so much damage.
Suddenly, that pain in Mr. Plug's back is gone.
Yeah.
When did I get hurt?
I don't think you ever. Oh, I think you got whipped.
I think I whipped you yesterday, buddy.
Did I?
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I didn't long rest as well. Oh, but you said like you okay, whatever.
The what now?
I was in a fight, so I remember you saying that doing a night activity prevents you from like long resting or something?
Doing a night activity prevents you from
Not long resting, but like healing
Yeah.
overnight.
I don't remember what I said, to be honest, but it's fine. You're fine. I think night activities would prevent you from getting fatigued away or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys wanna talk to people for your plan or whatever it is, I've made friends with Shivaka and Areta Bansian recently, and they knew more about the other side of this, whatever this conflict is, than anyone else, as far as I'm aware.
Conditions still aren't right for an open conflict.
No,
We
no,
need
I'm
to get one
aware.
of those officers out of the picture.
True, but like I said, they were on the other side of it, so maybe they know something we don't. I'm just saying, talk to them. But for now, Jack's looking restless, and I am absolutely knackered. So I'm gonna go and sort him out and then myself. You have a good night.
Boy, it is real depressing to hear that Jack can't help sort you out himself, but that's more about him than it is about you, I suppose.
You know, most people wash their face, brush their teeth before they go to bed.
Who the flip brushes their teeth on a pirate ship? Have you seen anybody brush their teeth around here?
I
They might,
do.
they might swirl a bit of rum.
Present company excluded.
I don't even
No.
have teeth. I brush other people's teeth.
I use a charcoal mixture.
It's very bad for you.
No, it isn't.
What? Didn't you have some business to see to? Or?
I
Me.
use pure dentifrice of soda. Bicarbonate, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Charcoal's not good for you, especially if you're doing it twice a day from questionable wood that's been out to sea for several days.
Better than nothing. Anyway, I'm off to go get some whitener anyway.
I can press to digitate your teeth.
This is
Me-
weird. Maisie is leaving to go and suffocate a man between her thighs and
Oh
then
my
go to bed.
God.
And Jack is leaving to go to bed.
Jack, thank you for today. What was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment, I think, was Elizabeth going out of her way to talk to the higher ups. I thought that was an interesting play.
I like that too. I think I'll call it at this point. Jack, we want to stick around for favorite moments, or you want to just
Sure.
yeah. All right. Thank you for watching YouTube. Like and subscribe. Bye.